Welcome back to In Between Home podcast. My name is Lucy and I have the pleasure today to share my guidance for May. I love to sit down every month to kind of review what has been happening in April. And I don't know for you, but for me, the energy were really intense. I was impatient, I was getting frustration, and a lot of things were just happening. And it was at the same time, the time flew by so quickly. We are already almost, end of April today. It's crazy how time can fly, how things can go that fast. And sometimes I wish I just kind of press pause and just hey guys, wait for me. I will be back. I'm not available. This reflection about April show me what I love to do for work, but also what I didn't really like and the adjustment that I need to perform. The same in some of my relationship. I felt the tension. I felt it was not easy and not smooth. And I was like, what's going on? So a lot of self-reflection about what has been happening. I really welcome this weekend some silence, not just stillness. I've been injured in April by my little toe in my foot, so I have enjoyed a lot of stillness, which also brought me a lot of craziness, not being able to do any exercise to relax my mind, and I really felt I can learn a lot from stillness, but also from movement. So it's really interesting when we are push ourselves. We have to be still, like I had no choices, obviously, if I wanted to heal quickly. And stillness can also bring some disturbance. I had to lean down into what is the message, what I can learn from this moment of stillness, and how I can support myself in that moment. And I realized that the support was coming all around me. I was not the only one caring about my own life in a way. I was also receiving support from outside, and it felt so fulfilling. And it was an amazing demonstration of love and care from the people in my life in Bali that I was not expecting to be here for me. So this was a very highlighted moment. So the invitation today for you is to really allow a moment of pause to review what has been for you April. How was the energy? How was yourself in those different areas of your life? Maybe how did you maintain your relationship? How do you cultivate them? Were you present or more like in your head? How did you take care of yourself? Did you spend some time doing what you love, maybe receiving self-care massages, or were you just busy and serving the other people? So it's an amazing reflection to always have. It doesn't take long to allow those moments of stillness. And now I would love to dive into what's going to happen in May. I don't have a magic ball, but what I'm starting to feel right now is really this groundness, being grounded, it's going back down to earth, to feel the ground below our feet, really one step at a time, to feel that the support come also from Mama Earth, from the Mother Nature, and we're really receiving this from below. So I see the word security and stability a lot in May. How do we receive? How do we stabilize our life? How do we feel secure? It can be financial security, it can be emotional security. I think the invitation for this month is really to put a bit of focus on how stable I can feel, how secure I can feel. Because one thing I've learned in my life is if I didn't manage my finances, if I didn't know where I was financially speaking, I would have not been able to really go to the extra miles, to really go and do something that I love. So I'm really asking you today to think about, how do you feel financially at the moment? Do you feel secure or do you feel anxious? Take a moment, deep pause, and honest answer to yourself. If anxiety is here, it's okay. Welcome this anxiety and say, okay, what can I do this month to really shift this insecurity, this anxiety? How I can feel more secure? I was reading, I'm in a beautiful hotel here in Bali, in a countryside, and you can see around, it's all green, and they have some quotes along the side way, the path to come to the room. And one of them was, once you know you have enough, you are rich. And this is about, it's always what I say to people, how much is enough for you? You really need to dive into those things, because we always pressure ourselves, stress ourselves to make more, to be more, always more. But what if already everything that you have is more than enough? Enough for me is not enough. So I always say to myself, now I feel like I have more than enough. It's kind of this 5 or 10% extra that it makes life more comfortable, to be able to upgrade yourself, whatever is in, on the plane, or the next hotel you book, or the next restaurant that you go. When you know that you have more than enough, you can go and really provide and give more than and it's from a place of deeper knowledge and security, and deeper, it's fine. It's kind of this inner knowing that it's safe even to give. Because I've seen people that give a lot and they forget themselves. And when you do things by, I must give, but it doesn't put so much love into it, I'm not sure, I don't think it's the right way to do. But when you ask yourself, where I am right now, do I have more than enough? And the answer is yes. It's like it's magical. Your life can unfold. So now you can focus not on making more money, but how to utilize this money. What is the project that you would love to give birth at? You need to start diving into those inner desire. What would you love? What is this, things that, if money was not on the way, if time was not on the way, what would you love to realize? What would you love to do, maybe for you, for your family, for the world? Those are the real questions. If you just focus on making more money to make more money, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's over. This time is over. We need to make money meaningful. So this is the invitation for the month of May and this new moon in Taurus. It's about, power, but quietness and being grounding. It's about stability, it's about security, it's about self-worth, but also pleasure, how we can enjoy that. So we ground the new beginning. It starts at the foundation level. And then we start living things that we desire, not just dreaming about. If there is no action, there is no real life. A dream will stay a dream. But a dream can be a living proof of it. You can make your dream a reality if you live it, if you make action into it. And then always commit to a sustainable growth. It's what I was saying about this monthly process that I have to review what I've done last month. How did I feel? What was right? What was not right? Because I'm learning from that. I'm on the way. I don't think we stop learning one day. I don't think so. We are all every single day unfolding, growing, one more layer, living a life that is even more on purpose. So you need to commit to being in a constant growth. This is how we become who we are designed to be. And then start thinking this month on how you can build your own security. The financial security, the emotional, the physical, and the relational. How do you maintain those things that are meaningful for you? Or at least for me as a human being. We need money to do things on earth. Emotional, they are here, the emotions. So if I don't take care of them, nothing's gonna happen. Physical, my body is what we say a temple. It's a machine that helped me to be here. I broke my little toe. I'm like, how I can heal on time to be at the Grand Canyon next month. Next month will tell us. And relational, we are human beings. We are meant to be with others. We are meant to have deeper connection. We are meant to be creating relationship with others. Yes, it's scary. Yes, sometimes, like me first, I feel better when I'm by myself. But I learned that we are way better. We are designed to be together. So those reminders from this month, this new month is going to bring us so much help, so much awareness into that, into a soft, grounded energy that will help us to really start anchoring what is important for us, our desire, and from a place of not craziness, from a place of being grounded. So you may feel to be, to be going to nature, to walk barefoot. And you can also make a list of 3 things that you value deeply and you want to grow in your life. And I can't wait to hear from you. So share those 3 things in the comment section. And I would love to hear about you and how this process of reviewing the next month and opening up to what you would love to welcome this month is important. So start to plant the seed for what you would love to see growing in your life. It's a magical process, but it's also contributing to planting seeds to what we would love to see in the world. We can keep complaining about what's going on outside, but what are we feeding? What are we putting on the soil to grow? So this is the opportunity now to go and plant a seed. That's something that you would love to see growing in the future. Have an amazing day, an amazing month, and see you again on In Between Home podcast.